everybody, this is Dario Hunt from Living Life Fearless, and I'm back with the reaction for Cozy Tapes Volume 1 by ASAP Mob. It's been a minute since we heard from the entire mob. You know, this year we got projects from Rocky and Ferg, and Ferg's being a little underwhelming, but we haven't heard the whole mob together on tape in some time. And they finally returned with Cozy Tapes Volume 1, which was actually a brainchild of the late ASAP Yams. I've always really liked ASAP, especially for the production. When they first came out, it was like this really moody, melodic, kind of lo-fi type of sound that really wasn't like anything else out there. It wasn't quite Southern, but it wasn't quite East Coast. It was all in all kind of like the Harlem equivalent of trill music. You can hear equal parts Bone Thugs, you can hear some 3 6, you can hear some UGK. It's a sound that they've become very basically famous and known for, and at this point they've basically perfected it. And as a whole, I would say Cozy Tapes Volume 1 is probably their best production from front to back. They just seem like really confident in their sound and their whole style now. And songs like Young and Living, it has a crazy hypnotic synth playing throughout the background. Telephone Calls is the gritty type of hype music that they really first came out with. And Put That On My Set has a crazy flip of a sample that Dr. Dre used on The Chronic. And while it's an ASAP Mob album, that's really only a name, because outside of a few tracks, it's really just ASAP Rocky and friends. He carries the majority of the album, and Ferg, Ant, and Nas only really show up in a few spots. In my opinion, this is a good decision for them, because outside of Ferg, I really don't like the other members in ASAP Mob that much. Like, Ant and Nas aren't necessarily terrible, but their lyrical ability is average at best. And they don't have the personality like Ferg or the flow like Rocky. So to use them in only a few instances is probably the best decision. Well, definitely was the best decision. One song in particular, London Town, is pretty much unlistenable to me, just how horrible Ant sounds on there. The Friends is an appropriate addition to the title because there's a ton of features, from Wiz Khalifa to Lil Uzi Vert. It's basically a who's who of their industry friends, and they all hold it down for the most part. But for me, Tyler the Creator definitely had the best verse probably off the whole album. Basically, Cozy Tapes is everything that made ASAP so popular in the first place, and as a whole, it's the best sounding tape from front to back. They seem more confident and comfortable than they ever have before. It's really just ASAP Rocky and friends, but that makes it for a much better flowing album and much more listenable. Have you guys heard Cozy Tapes? What did you think about it? Are you glad they let Rocky carry the album? Who do you think had the best verse on it? Let me know in the comments below. And be sure to head over to Living Life Fearless and leave your rating for the album.